friends, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me here again. Definitely hit that subscribe button and the like button. It's gonna help me, it's gonna help you get makeup tips. Everyone wins. So today I think I'm doing a bronze smoky eye, maybe a halo eye. And I'm really gonna focus on the base of my face, having it look as flawless as ever. So you guys tune in. It's gonna be a tutorial, talk through, get ready with me. You know, I have already primed my skin with the Pores No More Luminizer Primer by Dr. Brandt. I got this in my BoxyCharm box this month, so I am just testing it out. So far, it feels a little oily on my skin, not very tacky. It's supposed to fill in my pores. So we'll see. My skin feels a little oily right now. I'm not sure if I like it. I really want to focus on having a flawless base, so I'm going to go in with my Hourglass Vanish Stick, and this is in the shade Sand. This is my favorite foundation. Favorite. It's not very much my shade right now, but I have a t-shirt on, so we're going to make it work for the video. So usually with stick foundations, I like to go in with this flat buffing brush that I have. And I'm going to start down here. Yeah, this is definitely not my shade right now. I bought this in the summertime. But I love the foundation so much. It's such high coverage foundation. I think it's near $50, so it is definitely expensive, but if you're a makeup junkie like me, it's definitely something you should add to your collection. I mean, already you can see all the coverage, and my skin just looks so nice and alive. I have my damp beauty blender. I'm just spraying Fix Plus on it. Now I'm going to go in and pat that into my skin more. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is my tried and true. And I'm not going to do too much, but I am going to lighten the center of my face. Sometimes I feel like if I add like a little bit too much concealer, I like to go over with my foundation brush and just pat it out a little bit more. Alright, so got all of that patted out. Got my foundation looking flawless. I'm going to go in and I am just going to lightly set my eyes today. I'm not going to bake because I do not want to look too matte. I want to stick with this sort of dewy look. So I'm just taking an angled brush so I can get up into the crease of my eye. And I am using my Too Faced Born This Way setting powder. I love this setting powder. It doesn't give me any flashback. And it doesn't look cakey on the skin. I feel like it really does a good job of setting your makeup without adding like another layer on top. Next, I'm going to go in, and y'all, this is so sad. I dropped my butter bronzer, but I really want to use it. So I'm gonna very gently. Ooh, I don't know if this is a good idea. We'll see. I filmed a video earlier. I want to start a series on my channel about getting my friends who usually don't wear a lot of makeup. Actually, not many of my friends I know like makeup like I do. I have a couple, but the majority of them don't. And that's including my family members and most of my best friends. But anyways, I want to do a series on my channel where I get my friends and give them makeovers. So I did my one friend today and it did not work out. She was sitting like over here halfway out of the camera, and I don't have a viewfinder on my camera, so I guess I should try and invest in one. But anyways, I'm taking my Hoola bronzer. This is my absolute favorite, and I'm just obviously tapping off the excess, and I'm going to continue to sculpt out my cheeks. I do this because it's a little bit of a different color bronzer than what I used before, and I feel like it helps just reinforce my contour, give it a nice clean line that I'm looking for. Yep. Do some around my jaw. But yeah, I was really disappointed that that makeup look didn't turn out because she looked so good at the end of it. The makeup was flawless. She looked flawless. She loved the makeup, and I'm really disappointed that I can't do it. I told her we were going to have to refilm it, and she said that we would, but I'm posting a picture on my Instagram. Or probably by this time this video is posted, I'm sure the picture will already be on my Instagram. Okay, y'all, I must be losing my mind. I literally just spent like 10 minutes looking for a makeup brush that I had in my hand. So that's where I'm at in my life. How about you? Anyways, I'm going to go in with my Hoola bronzer and just run it down my nose. Pulling it up a little bit into this part. And then right down here. And then also I do a little bit over the bridge of my nose just to make my, make my point look a little bit smaller at the point of my nose. So for this pesky hair, for my blush today, I am using, this is a little old, this Too Faced Love Flush blush, and this is in the shade Justify My Love. It's just a nice pinky shade. And once again, I'm looking for a makeup brush. I can't get my life together. Alright, so I'm going in with this angled brush by Morphe, tapping off my excess. And it's just a really nice pinky blush. I think it's a good everyday blush. I like pinky shades. I like peachy shades, pinky shades. I just like all blushes. They're my fave. I feel like they just bring life to people's cheeks. I'm just going to take my bronzer brush and just blend all that in. So next, I am going to go in for a highlight. And I just got this also in my BoxyCharm box. It's this little trio of makeup, a bronzer, a highlight, and a blush. I tried the blush earlier, it's pretty nice. But I am going to go in with this highlight, and I'll show you guys the swatch. It's really pretty. It's nice and champagne-y. And I am going to go in with this fan brush, top off my excess. Like, that is a really pigmented highlight. So as far as highlight goes, I don't think I've addressed this in any of my videos yet. For all those makeup beginners out there, you want to put highlight on the high points of your face. If you start smearing it everywhere, it's just gonna age your look, and it's gonna make you look older if you have all this shimmer everywhere that you really don't need shimmer. I didn't even use Fix Plus, and I feel like that highlight is just like blinding. Let's try a little more. Ooh. Gotta even it out. Yeah, that is a nice highlight. It's in the shade Afterglow, and it is by Pure Cosmetics. So next I'm gonna go in and do my brows real quick. I hate doing my brows. It is the most boring part of makeup, I think. Like, I hate doing it. I love watching brow videos. Like, if you follow any of the Anastasia Beverly Hills accounts on Instagram, I love watching their artists do the brow videos, but I hate doing my own brows. I hate filling them in. It is so boring to me. But yeah, I think doing eyebrows is so boring. It's repetitive. It's like, why can't my brows just look like this so I don't have to do it? Eyeshadow is nice, and I love doing my face makeup. There's something satisfying about it, but not eyebrows to me. So y'all let me know if you agree. If you hate doing your brows as much as me, like my video. If you hate doing your brows as much as me, subscribe. Alright, that is all I'm gonna do. That is all I have time for, all I feel like doing. Done with the brows. So as far as my eyeshadow today, I am going to go in with my Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm also gonna pick a shade to take from this palette. It's a Glam Metals palette by Crown Pro. I got this in my BoxyCharm also. But for now, I'm going to go in with my beloved Modern Renaissance. And like I said, I don't really know what I'm going to do. Bronze smoky eye. So I'm just going to start with my transition shade, which is going to be Golden Ochre. And I'm just buffing this all into my crease. I've dipped in now with my brush about twice, 2 or 3 times on each side. So that's good for that. And now I'm going to go in with Burnt Orange on the same brush. Now I'm buffing that kind of in the same places, not quite as high up. But since I am going to do a halo eye, which if you guys don't know what a halo eye is, it's an eyeshadow look that you basically have like a spotlight in the center of like your lid that has like a glittery or sparkly color. It's just the color goes circular around your eye, and then you have a spot in the middle that's a different color. So it kind of resembles a halo, I guess. But anyways, I am buffing all of that in. Just doing windshield wiper back and forth motions in my crease. So when I'm going to place my shadows, I always start on the outer corner of my eye because that's where I want the most pigment payoff. That's where I want the most color to be placed. I don't want to go in straight like right here and get the most color. You always want your eyeshadow to flare out. So now that I got that transition shade down, I'm going in with the shade Relgar. And I'm just placing that in my crease, but not as high up. And same thing windshield wiper motions back and forth. And I'm really trying to tuck this deep in my crease and really create a lot of dimension to my eye look. So something I do when I really want to tuck the color of the shadow that I'm doing deeper into my crease, I'll place my brush and then open my eye and just press the brush deeper into my crease. And that creates it to have a deeper look. It's gonna just blend a little more. You guys, you can never blend too much. Never ever. Next, I'm going to go into the shade Red Ochre on this. It's a little bit of a fluffy, like, lid brush, but y'all see how I use it. So I tap off the excess, and I'm just patting the color on my lid. So that pigment right there is just from one swipe. This is why I always do my eyeshadow first, and I should have done this, but I'm getting like major color everywhere. So sorry guys, definitely if you're gonna do this look, do it first before the rest of your face. I didn't know what I was getting into. So as you guys can see, I am still leaving the center of my lid bare. There's something on my eye right there, and I'm not sure what it is. I don't want to scratch on my eyeshadow and mess it up, so I'm just going to ignore it. So next, I am going to go into this Cypress Umber shade. It's a brown, and I'm just deepening up the outer areas of my halo eye. So as you guys can see, I'm just placing the brown in the outer V of my eye. I'm not pulling it all the way on to the red shade that I placed down. Now I'm going to take another fluffy brush and just blend. Slightly connect the shades in the crease area. All right, so where is it? Oh, of course, it's the thing I dropped. I am going to go in and I think I'm going to take this shade Rebel right in the center. I'm taking this flat shader brush and I'm just popping that on my lid. Or the center of my lid. I'm just putting it on the bare spots. I'm going all the way up with it. And this shadow is so creamy. There's no need for any Fix Plus or any of that. It is nice. So just as the final cherry on top, I want to go in back to my Prism palette and I'm going to take this shade Lucid. It's my favorite shade for inner corner highlight or just to really add a pop of color. It's this white duochrome gold. So I really, really, really enjoy it. I'm just going to clean off my brush. I got brown on it. Don't want to get brown on that. So I'm just going to spray my brush with Fix Plus. I'm just going to pop that on the center. to add even more dimension. And I am keeping this color a little low. I'm not putting it all the way up, and I'm not blending it all the way out to the outer edges. I'm just packing it on right there in the center just to add a good spotlight effect. So now I am going to go in and do my lower lash line. My favorite brush to do the lower lash line is actually the same brush that came in my Modern Renaissance and my Prism palette. They sent the same brushes in each. So I'm going into regular and burnt orange, just mixing them a little bit. And I'm going to place that under my eye, right there. Then I'm going to go into red ochre. So I'm basically just using the same colors that I used in my crease and in the other areas. And then I'm going to go back into my Prism palette and take the Lucid shade and pack that onto my inner corner. I'm also going to do it on my brow bone. And when I highlight my brow bone, I only kind of like to do it underneath my arch. I don't bring it up this way. Now I'm going to take this NYC liner, just rolls up, and I'm tight lining my upper lash line. Every time I do that, I like move my contact around and my eyes water. But yeah, I'm gonna go in and do a wing real quick and get my lashes on, and I'll be right back. So I think I'm going to go in with this Anastasia Beverly Hills lipstick in the shade Trouble. And just go for it. And I'm going to take a little bit of this Kat Von D liquid lipstick shade, and I think this is in Requiem. Yep. And I'm just putting that on the center to give my lips a little bit of an ombre effect, as well as it makes them look a little bigger. So I like that. So this is the finished look. I really like it. Might leave it on for when I go to the grocery store here in a minute. We'll see. So yeah, if you guys liked this look, please be sure and subscribe. I don't even know how you guys have made it this far into my video and you haven't subscribed. But stay tuned for more looks. If you guys want to request a look, please leave it down in the comments, and I would be happy to do so. Make sure to follow my Instagram at emmy.alegre, and see you guys next time.